While the shelter workers were preparing the animals and their paperwork, Sarah saw a heartbreaking sight. In the corner of the enclosure sat the saddest dog in the world. Her name was Cinnamon, and she suffered from obesity. Also, she had recently given birth to puppies that weren't around. All indications were that she was being used by a breeder who needed puppies. Unfortunately, on the eve of the holidays, Sarah's organization was full, and they wouldn't be able to find a home for such a large dog anytime soon. But the girl realized that it was impossible to leave Cinnamon in the shelter. So she made a video and posted it on her Facebook page, which was viewed more than 700,000 times on the first day. People from all over the world wrote to Sarah that they were ready to adopt Cinnamon or help track down her puppies. In the morning, there was a line at the door of the shelter. Several families had arrived and wanted to take in our heroine, but Megan's family knew this was possible. So they arrived very early and were first in line. They will remember their meeting with Cinnamon for a long time. They fell in love with her from the first second, and it was mutual. They filled out the paperwork, and the next day they were able to pick up Rosie, that's her name now, from the shelter. The Shelton family had a 3-year-old pit bull named Blue living at home, and the family was a little worried about how he would take to the new family member. They didn't want to give Rosie 3 days to settle into her new home before meeting Blue. So they took her straight to the bedroom, along with her new toys and bed. But something went wrong. Rosie and Blue sat on either side of the locked door and whined pitifully. They seemed to be communicating to their owners that it wasn't worth waiting 3 days. But action had to be taken carefully. Megan's children took Blue outside, and then the girl took Rosie outside. The dogs approached each other and wagged their tails happily. As it turned out a little later, Cinnamon arrived at the shelter on Sunday, and there were dozens of other dogs there with her. There was no way the shelter could keep all the dogs. Cinnamon was put on the kill list and would have been put to sleep the next day. So Sarah Slame ended up at the shelter at just the right time.